Hello everyone, welcome to the 120 Q&A practice. We're going to start off with the transcript we've been working on with the little boy that gets bit by the dog. And let's see here, looks like Defense is questioning. Ready? Are there certain dogs on the shortcut? Yes. Are there certain dogs you don't like? Yes. There's particular homes you don't like going by? Yeah. Do you know what type of dogs those homes have that you... No, I don't see them. They just bark. Are they behind like a wooden fence? Yes. So you can't see the dogs? No, I see this big Rottweiler, but that's in a fence like that over right there, like this one. And you were referring to photograph E? Yes, like a fence like that. But he just runs back and forth. He don't bark or nothing. He just runs left to right, left to right. You're not afraid of that Rottweiler? No. You're not afraid of seeing the dogs? No. So then what you're afraid of is the noise that they make. Yes. I have no more questions. Just a couple quick ones, honest. Here we go. Go ahead. Did you change the route that you took home from school after your brother was bitten, or did you walk the same route? We sometimes take the long way or the shortcut, both. Before the dog bite, did you sometimes take the long way and sometimes take the short way? We never took the short way before the dog bite. Can you excuse me? The only thing I didn't ask is whether we were in California or Texas. It was in Texas. Texas, thank you. After the dog bite, while you were still in California, did you walk home from school? No. How did you get home? My mom came and picked us up, or sometimes we took the school bus or went to a friend's house. So you didn't walk home from school when you were in California? No. After the dog bite? No. Then when you were in Texas, you took different routes, the short route or the long route home from school? Yes. Was there any reason why you would take a short route versus a long route on a particular day? Yes, because some days we take the shortcut when, like, I don't have homework, we take the shortcut. When I do have homework, we sometimes take the shortcut or the long way. Before your brother was bitten, did you avoid dogs when you were walking down the street or dogs that were behind fences? Yes. You did avoid them? Uh-huh. How come? I just wanted to get home faster. I didn't want to stop. Just didn't want to stop. I just wanted to keep on going. Before your brother was bitten and when dogs jumped up on the fence, were you afraid of that? No. No? Nope. When dogs jumped on the fence after your brother was bitten, were you afraid? No. Well, yeah, I was. When Josh was coming from the neighbor's house towards you, was it Josh? Yes. When Josh was coming, was he saying anything to you? Did he ask you any questions? No. Did you say anything to him? No. Were you crying? Yes. Did he ask you why you were crying? No. when Daniel was hopping in the garage towards you as you opened the door, did you wonder why he was hopping? Yes. Did you ask him? No. I don't have any further questions. I have just two. Here we go. You took your time. Now it's my turn. Before your brother was bitten, were you afraid of barking dogs? No, except for I was afraid of loose barking dogs. Before your brother was bitten? Yes. Had you ever come across loose barking dogs? No, only when they're inside the fence. So if you could see the barking dogs, yes. Sorry. If you could see the barking dogs, you were afraid of them? He said if they were loose, he was afraid. But then he said something about in the fences. If they're in the fence and they're barking, then I don't care. But if they're outside and barking loose outside the fence, that's when I run. That's when you're afraid? Yes. That's before your brother was bitten? Yes. And now that since your brother was bitten, are you you're still afraid of dogs that are loose and barking? No, not that much, because some of them are my sister's friends' dogs, and they're not that mean or anything. So some of your sister's friends have dogs? Yes. What type of dogs? I don't know, just weird kind of dogs. That's her boyfriend. What did you say? Let the record reflect he was referring to her boyfriend being the weird dog. Back on the record. Are they big dogs? Yes. You're not afraid of those dogs? No. Even if they're around you, loose? No. And if they're barking, do they bother you? No. And how many dogs do your sister's friends have? Just one. So you've been only around one other dog besides your own? No, I went around some other dogs. So some of your other friends have dogs? No, those aren't her friends' dogs. Those are just other dogs. But they don't bite or bark or anything like that. They're just little dogs, like puppies. And whose dogs are those? I don't know. Some people's dogs. You don't have any trouble being around those dogs? No. You're not afraid of them? No. Are they puppies? Actually little? Yes. Not full-grown dogs? No. I think that's it. Same stipulation as before. The only thing I'd like to request is that it be extended to 60 days because I was thinking about the burden on Mrs. Nugget that she'd have to be reading these 3 very lengthy depositions to all 3 boys. I don't know of any imperative hearing coming up, so 60 days. Would that be all right? Satisfactory. Should we put her under oath just long enough for her to go under oath that she will read the depositions truthfully and faithfully? I don't think that's necessary. We've agreed she's going to read it to them the way it is verbatim. So, okay, same stipulation with the amendment of 60 days instead of 45 days. And I wanted to state for the record, since it's 4 in the afternoon, the boys have been they were on a plane yesterday for 7 hours, so there's a lot of fatigue here. with that in mind, we can get going with Josh. Thank you. I'll stipulate to the stipulation of 45 days and 60 days. I'm not sure what the basis is for determining that the boys are under a lot of fatigue. I think Kyle said, and it's correct, they were on the plane yesterday for 7 hours. Considering their age, that's pretty tiring. You don't agree? I'm not sure I necessarily agree. Children might be able to take a long plane ride better because they naturally have more energy. I'm making a statement for the record. You don't have to stipulate to it because I could have people testify to it if necessary. Or we can ask him. Okay. That concludes our Q&A practice for the 120 class. Have a great day.